Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Engani Titan. Well, the last 2 days I've had an opportunity again to play World of Tanks, and I was continuing to try and refill my treasury, so to speak, after my previous efforts in World of Tanks, and I'm up to about the 6 million, so I'm more than halfway there. But in pursuit of this, I've been chasing 2 ops. One of them was the Here Comes the Damage op, of which I had completed everything except the Top Gun requirement. And the other one was, or is the Turkey Shoot op, with which I have about 20-25 tanks kills left to do. So today was the last opportunity I was going to have on the Here Comes the Damage op, and I was running out of time. It was coming on to evening. And as the evening goes along, my internet becomes increasingly unstable, so I generally have to stop in the early evening around 5-6 o'clock, because after that it just becomes too unstable for a decent online game. So I was getting kind of desperate, and I'd been playing with the Churchill 3, and I've been playing variously with various other Russian tanks, the KV-2, the Motherland, the IVA-6. I got 5 kills once or twice, but I didn't get, I couldn't get the 6th kill, I couldn't get the Top Gun. So I thought I'd give the Honor T28E a run. It's a Tier 4 Russian premium tank that was, I think, winnable. It was one of these ones you could earn it, as far as I remember, and I've had it for quite some time, but I've never really played it. But I always thought the T28, the Tech 3 T28 was quite a good tank, and it has a Tier 5 or a Tier 6 gun. It's got a very powerful gun. The gun handling is really poor, but it's got a very, very good gun. So I thought this might be the job, because it's low tier, so I will might have a better opportunity, and they're shorter games, so I get more games in compared to the high tier games. So we're on Heilbronn, and I've had my first kill. It's a bit of internet shenanigans there, but we managed to get the kill with the 2nd shot. So right, the bulk of the enemy team actually seems to come up or gone down south, down on the eastern side of the map. So I'm coming around here, and just as well I didn't park in front of that Matilda. So there is a Lee with his back to me, and we finish him off. I don't really feel guilty about the kill stealing, because people have been doing it to me for the last 2 days. I'm taking fire from tank destroyers on the ridge line, so I have to come in here, even if I have to face the music with the Matilda, and just hope that myself and the allies can do the job, and then I can finish off the tank destroyer. So now we're on 4 kills, but I'm on precious little health, so I can't afford to be hit by the guys on the back. So I'm going to wait here for the spot to go away. There's a tank destroyer charging around the corner. He's going to meet his doom. There's just no way he's going to survive in the open. There's no cover down there, but he is going to light tanks up for me. If I can just get the gun depression, I see them. But I mean about the long aim time. But it does 148 damage. That's very, very good for a Tier 4 tank. I think it might be the best Tier 4 tank, other than maybe the some of the derp guns using high explosive. I don't know if the T40 still uses the 105mm gun, but that was another tank that had an absolutely ferocious alpha for a Tier 4 machine. So we've gotten our 5 kills, and the base is being capped. So I just initially was going to turn around, but then I noticed people are responding to the base capture, and there are a lot of tanks, and I thought, okay, I'm never going to get up there in time to actually stop the base capture, but I might come down here and help the Panzer IIIe against the DW2. Now I really don't want to get a shot from the DW2, because any of the guns in the DW2 would kill me with 75 hit points. But on the other hand, I reckon 2 shots, maybe 3 shots, and I'll get him. It looks like the Panzer III actually has expired. So I wasn't just going to charge around the corner. I wanted to be in a direction he's not expecting an attack from. So I'm coming up here even though it's going to take me time. And I get up here, I will get the opportunity for a shot. But he's starting to disappear behind the hill, so I don't get a clean shot on his flank. And that missed actually, that went behind him. And then I go back up because I don't want to get shot back. So I was waiting for the other tanks to attract his attention, but he doesn't actually... I thought he was waiting there. I thought he was going to stay there and defend the cap circle. But the light tank goes around and there's no sign of him spotting anybody, and I'm thinking, maybe he's not there. And then if he's not there, then where is he? So I thought maybe he went around the other side of the mountain. There's some good spots there where you get the high ground and tanks coming around, and it would be very good kind of ambush position. So I'm coming up here. The Panzer IIJ is running into the cap circle, and I'm going to let him at it because that might draw the DW2 out. But as I'm driving along, there's no sign of the DW2. I think he's not actually going to defend the cap circle. He is running away, I think. I think he's just trying to preserve his tank. And he's not actually interested in fighting anybody. But I want the kill. So I'm interested in fighting him if I can catch him. So I'm on the high ground. There's tanks in front of me and there is no sign of him. Nobody has spotted him now. I don't have a great spot range. But the tanks in front of me should spot him. And there he is heading into the town. He's miles away. So I get a shot, but it bounces off something side of the turret, I think, or someplace like that. So now I'm going to have to chase him, and I'm going to have to chase him and compete with 2 allies. So I thought, right, I'm going to come up here on top of the hill, that maybe if he comes out one of the side streets, that I might get a shot at him while the allies are spotting him. But I come up and there's no sign of him, so he's not standing his ground. He's not, and the M3 Lee hasn't spotted him, and he's looking for help. So I thought, right, well, I'm quite happy to assist. Now the M3 Lee has spotted him, so he's heading into the centre of town. I really think he's just trying to preserve his tank, and it's something I see a lot of lately, and I've just never understood it as a mentality, but I seem to see more and more of it, as if keeping your tank alive was something special. We get a good solid hit, but he's still alive. And I was afraid that the Lee would take him out before I get the chance, and I panicked. That last shot was a bit panicked, so it was well behind him. I thought he was going to come out there again, but he didn't. He's actually gone down the back street. So the Lee has spotted him, but he is left the town. So my best bet now is to come down by the railway yard and try and catch him on the bridges, or I'm not sure exactly what. I suppose he's going to head out in the open countryside if that was his plan. But I've been spotted here, so I have to be careful. I fire on the move and miss. Somebody shoots the railway car, so I don't know if it's the DW2 or one of my allies. That shot bounces as well, so he's ignoring me now. So we just put that one through his front plate. And we secured the 5 kills. Victory. Finally. So we get almost 1,000 damage, an ace tanker and a top gun. I was a bit surprised at the ace tanker. I didn't think I'd get an ace tanker with this game, but it looks like the ace tanker requirements aren't huge in this tank. So anyway, I hope you found that entertaining. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and consider giving the channel a subscription, and we'll catch you all again soon. Thank you very much.